I think the way that they come out and bowled this morning was really good. Mohamed Abbas didn't miss the stumps too often. He always bowls a good length, so it's up to us to try and negate that, especially in the second dig, and come up with some really good plans against him. He's bowled well in the last couple of innings against us, so I don't think that it's the amount of seam or anything like that. I think it was just some really good bowling. I think that first innings is always key to set up the game. We've seen Pakistan in the first test go really big in the first innings, and that gives them freedom in the second innings to play as aggressive as they want or as conservative as they want, and then the game's in your hand. You can pull out when you want and declare. And it's same again in this game. We've left ourselves a little bit too far behind the game, so as soon as Zaman comes out and plays aggressively and takes the game away in a few overs, then all of a sudden you're unsure whether to keep your catches in or you retreat and try and control the scoreboard. So that's the beauty of going big in your first innings. You control the game, and I think it goes a long way to winning games if you're setting up that first innings. And traditionally, wickets do get harder and harder to bat on, so we've just probably left ourselves a little bit too much work to do at the back end of games in the past, which no doubt we'll address, and going forward, hopefully we can keep improving on that. It's nothing that none of us have not seen before, but I suppose just a little bit of seam there, particularly to new batters, is so important. Saw him coming wide on the crease to the left-handers, seaming it across them, then around the wicket, and that's the most difficult ball to face if someone's angling them in at the stumps, and we know that he's always there and thereabouts on the stumps. He doesn't go over the stumps, he doesn't miss them too often, so yeah, I think that does have its challenges, but I'm sure in the second innings that we'll get that right. Well, we didn't really know about it until last test, about the 3 metres. Pitching in line, hitting the stumps. To me, that's strange. I mean, obviously I understand the element of predicting the path of the ball, so that's something that have gone against us a couple of times, but that's the game, and that's just a rule. So we've just got to deal with it, and yeah, it was an interesting one. I wouldn't say deflated. I think that there was obviously a bit of feeling that we let them off the hook a little bit yesterday. I think the way that Zaman and Sarfaraz batted, obviously very positive against us and tried to change the momentum of the game that way, was great by them, and I think today they just had the better of us. We seem to be losing those 1 hour periods that seem to be a big collapse. If we can limit that to 1 wicket and then start building a partnership, I think we can start chipping away longer and longer. But we know the challenges that you have in these conditions when a new batter comes in against quality spinners and particularly quality fast bowler. So yeah, it was a disappointing couple of days, but the camp's still positive. We managed to hold on and scrap for a brilliant draw in the first test. So we see still 2 results on the board. Wickets, first off, obviously chipping away there, and I thought the way that we bowled in the last session today was outstanding. Obviously Nathan creating a couple of chances was outstanding. A late opportunity, 50-50 chance from John there. Thought we bowled exceptionally well and just didn't quite get the rewards that we're after. But that's cricket. They played well. They played positive cricket. So I think in the morning it's about still being patient, trying to control the scoreboard as much as we can, but wickets and back-to-back wickets I think are going to be important to stay in the game.